symbol before? All right. Well, this is something that I became particularly interested in a long time ago, and since then I've watched an absurd amount of documentaries and read a lot of information about secret societies and conspiracy theories. And today I would like to talk to you about one secret society in particular, and that is the Freemasons. First, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about their history, then I'm going to talk to you about their organization and structure, then I'm going to talk to you about the conspiracy theories involving Freemasons. So my goal for you today is that by the time I finish speaking, you'll have a better understanding of Freemasonry and that you'll be compelled to be a little more aware of what's going on in the world. So first, let's go back a couple hundred years to when Freemasonry was started. If any of you have heard any of the myths involving Freemasonry, you're probably wondering why I only said a couple hundred years. The myths involving Freemasonry are that Freemasons built the Egyptian pyramids and the Temple of Solomon. Although, according to the Encyclopedia for Parapsychology and Occultism, there are ancient documents containing Masonic components, there is no actual evidence that they themselves built these temples and pyramids. Freemasonry actually started as more of a union for skilled masons building castles during the Middle Ages. Freemasonry, as we know it today, didn't start until about the 1700s with the forming of the first Grand Lodge in Great Britain. From there, it spread across Europe and into the United States excuse me, and became Freemasonry as we know it today. So now that you know a little bit about the history of Freemasonry, I'm going to tell you about their structure and beliefs. This is a pyramid kind of explaining the levels of Freemasonry. There are 33 degrees in Freemasonry. The first through third degrees of Freemasonry teach a basic Masonic worldview which emphasizes topics like brotherly love, charity, and integrity. From the third degree, you can either go York Rite or Scottish Rite, and that's where the other 30 degrees come in. The basic goal of Freemasonry is to achieve a higher sense of enlightenment. Now, they claim that there's nothing secret about their society. However, the only information we really hear about is what goes on in the first through third degrees, so it kind of makes you wonder what's going on in the rest of the society, especially considering its roster. I mean, 13 U.S. presidents, at least 8 of our founding fathers, various founders of large companies, celebrities, athletes, you name it, there's probably one who's been a Freemason. So, because of this roster and their secrecy, this leads to them being involved in a lot of conspiracy theories. So now that I've told you about their organization and their beliefs, let's move on to the conspiracy theories. Freemasons have been accused of being involved in everything from the John F. Kennedy assassination to Nazi Germany. One theory that is a little bit more proven is the infiltration of Masonic symbols into architecture across the world and into society. An example of this would be the dollar bill. You have the all-seeing eye, the pyramid. There's a whole spiel I could get into about the dollar bill, but that would take too long, so I won't. If you look at this map, this is a map of Washington, D.C., and there are various Masonic symbols involved in the architecture and in the placement of specific monuments. As you can see, there's a pentagram up there that involves the White House. There's a pyramid, another Masonic symbol, and then that kind of like long, kind of triangle-looking thing with the... That is the compass and the ruler, and some speculate that there's some involvement of Satanism in Freemasonry, but that is also not proven. One of the scarier theories involving Freemasons is the New World Order theory. According to the Journal for Research on Humanities and Social Sciences, the New World Order theory says that members of Freemasonry, more in their higher levels, have infiltrated into various governments across the world, banks, high religious positions, and they're all working together to form one totalitarian government that will take care of everybody. So it'll be one country, there'll be one currency. Some people say that there's going to be population control, which is all kind of scary. So that's a pretty terrifying conspiracy theory involving Freemasons. So now that I've told you a little bit about the history of Freemasonry, their structure and their beliefs, and the conspiracy theories involving Freemasons, I hope that you all have a better understanding of Freemasonry, and I hope that you're a little more compelled to kind of be aware of everything that's going on in the world. I would like to leave you with a fun fact and a quote. This quote comes from the movie Skulls. It's a movie about the Skull and Bone Society, which is an actual secret society at Yale University. It is rumored to be a part of the Illuminati, and George W. Bush is actually a confirmed member of the Skull and Bone Society. And the quote says that if it's secret and elite, it can't be good. Thank you.